What's up guys, Thomas from FT Speed, back on our Tech Tip Tuesday, and today we're doing heel and toe shifting. So, heel and toe shifting is just rev matching your downshifts as you're slowing down, as you're decelerating, usually right before a corner at the track, so you're in the right gear to power out of it right after the apex. Now this of course means that you need a manual transmission because you need 3 pedals, but you only got 2 feet. That's why the heel and toe technique was created. So you got your clutch pedal, your left foot on the clutch pedal, but your right foot has to both brake and blip the throttle to rev match downshifts. And if it's done correctly, you'll have smooth decelerations into a corner without disturbing the car, which should lead to faster lap times, and it's just really fun, especially just to spice up your daily commute. So in this video, we're gonna break down the steps to heel toe downshift. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, then we're gonna recommend products at the end that are gonna improve shifting overall, or if you have problems hitting both pedals with one foot, we got some products that are gonna make that a lot easier for you. All right, so let's break this down. Let's first go over the footment placement on here. So your left foot is gonna do normal clutch things. Nothing's gonna change with that, but your right foot has 2 jobs now. It's gonna have to push the brake pedal and blip the throttle. So I'm gonna put the ball of my big toe on the right half of the brake pedal here, and the other half of my foot can reach over and blip the throttle like that. So you're kind of splitting your one foot in between the 2 pedals, and later on when I talk about the products that can help, there are products that help bridge that gap between the big distance between the brake and the gas pedal. But depending on your shoe size, how big your feet are, what shoes you're wearing, this can all kind of vary. So the way I do it is just like this. My foot is basically straight up and down, and I can get to the gas pedal with like my pinky toe basically on my boot. So other people with smaller foot, you might have to get up a little bit higher and then pivot their foot more at an angle. It's really just, you got to find out what's comfortable for you, because you have to consistently hit that blip the throttle. You're gonna have to blip it the same amount every time to rev match. All right, so step 1 was foot placement. Step 2 is just gonna be blipping the throttle. So we're gonna turn the car on. Car's in neutral, e-brake is up. Ooh, battery's starting to die. All right, so we're just gonna blip the throttle. Get your foot placement in. You're gonna have maybe push halfway down on the brake to simulate you kind of like slowing down. And we're just gonna blip to like 2,500 RPMs. The goal with this is to be able to consistently hit 2,500 RPMs every time. You wanna get a consistent blip. You don't wanna like over rev it one time and under rev it the next time. So just kind of practice. 2,500, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. You're gonna sound kind of dumb. Your neighbors might hate you, but whatever. You're learning a cool skill, so they can suck up the short amount of noise. So now that you can get consistent blips, maybe try 2,500 consistently, try 3,000 consistently, as long as you know how much it takes to raise those revs. Then we can move on to the next step. Step 3 is gonna be driving. We're gonna go in 4th gear, and we're not gonna touch the brake. We're just gonna push the clutch in, flip the throttle, and throw it into 3rd, and we're gonna smoothly practice downshifting. And then once that's done, we're gonna move into slowing down and downshifting. So let's go find a straight road we can practice it on. Okay, 4th gear, go into the 3rd. Oh, super smooth. Let's do that again. 4th gear, now downshift to 3rd. Very smooth. So you just want to blip it enough. You need to know how much to blip. And once you've got that down, you can go into 3rd gear to 2nd gear. So let's try that. So 3rd gear right now, about 2,500 RPMs. And now we're in 2nd. So 3rd again. That one's a little rough. Not yet used to this clutch, but that's the idea. Practice that on some straight roads, hopefully that are empty. And once you figure out how to do that, maybe you already know how to do that, then you can move on to what I'm calling step 4, and that's bringing everything together. Now we're gonna push the brake pedal down, we're gonna be slowing down, flip the throttle, and downshift. 4 is an empty road, nobody behind me, that I can get up to like 5th gear, maybe 4th, like a slow 5th. And then I need enough speed that I can consistently slow down, because we're going to shift from 5th to 4th to 3rd and then down into 2nd. So let's try this. No one's behind me. And I'm really not slowing down that much. If you're doing this at the track, you'd be hard on the brakes and downshifting. Oh yeah. All right, so 5th, we're gonna slow down and downshift. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. 2nd was a little twitchy. But there you have it. You can just practice downshifting all the way on an empty road so you can get those very, very smooth. The new clutch that we have is very, very grabby, and it's awesome. We're going to be doing a review on that later in the future when I get some more time on the clutch. But yeah, there it is. One thing that can really help is that you keep consistent brake pressure on the brake pedal when you're downshifting, because what you don't want to happen is when you blip the throttle, you push in on the brake and you jolt yourself. Very, very unsmooth. So practice being smooth with your big toe on the brake pedal while also blipping. Seems difficult, but you'll get the hang out of it. You'll get the hang of it eventually. Okay, so guys, go out and try this. It's gonna be a new skill you can learn during your quarantine of the Rona. Let me know how it goes. If you have tips that like you learned yourself that you think would be helpful, leave them down in the comment section down below for everybody else to help and try out, because comment section could be helpful. That would be really great. Next, we're gonna go back to the shop and I'm gonna cover some of the products that can maybe help shifting overall, downshifting a little bit easier, especially if like you have different size feet or it's already hard to reach the gas pedal to blip. So let's head back to the shop and cover those products. Okay, so the products that can make you a little bit better at shifting are going to be just a short shifter in general. Now we've got like the FT Speed Factory one. That one reduces by 28.5%. Or if you want to go all the way, you can get the IRP short shifter that has ridiculously short throws. That one's really fun to drive. Now, aside from shifters, you can get the M-Tech shifter springs. Those are going to stiffen up the springs that kind of let the shifter go side to side. Going to take a little bit of slop out, make shifting more consistent overall. And then we have clutch springs also from M-Tech. That's going to improve your clutch feel a bit. So you can throw that in there if you want to get the whole M-Tech package. We have videos on all of this, by the way. They're going to be linked down in the description. Now, if you're having problems blipping the throttle while also getting on the brake, maybe your foot's not the biggest, that's fine. The first product that's going to fix that is the Varus pedal spacer. This is for your gas pedal. It spaces it out, so it's actually going to move the pedal closer to you, the gas pedal closer to you, and it's going to move it over. There's a little bit of adjustment there, but that's going to be big. It's going to make a big difference and close up the gap between those two pedals. The other one is getting pedal covers. You can get a full set, or you can really just get the gas pedal. That's the one that's going to make the difference. It extends the side between the brake and the gas, so you're going to get a little bit more purchase there, which is going to be easier to blip that throttle. All right, that's it. That's how to heel toe downshift. That's how to improve your shifting overall with some parts if you want to install those. If you have any questions, feel free to send us an email at sales@ftspeed.com. That's all I got for you guys. Go out there and learn how to heel toe shift. See you in the next video. I have no idea where I am. I just kept driving. What the heck? So in this video, we're gonna break down the technique. Okay, we're gonna break down the technique. So in this video, both pedals with one foot, we got some problems.